first time, I hope you'll stay. Espero que te quedes. So today, this video is aimed for GCSE, but top tier GCSE Spanish, as well as those of you studying A-level. So I've taken some examples of work that you've handed in, and I'm going to show you how to improve what you've written in Spanish to really stand out. So if you were in an exam, how could you make what you've done even better? How can you make it jump out and stand out from the rest of the other candidates? Okay, so that's what we're looking at today. Are you ready? I'm not saying you cannot stay around if you're not doing GCSE or A-level. Everyone is welcome. Stay, stay, stay. It will be fun. And if not, you will learn something new. And that's what we're all about here anyway, isn't it? Anyways, okay, so the first sentence that I have for you is this. No tengo mascota, pero me encantan los perros. Okay? Me encantan los perros. Okay, the first thing that jumps out at me, and it would jump out at an examiner as well, is this. Me encanta. I love dogs. To us it sounds perfect, but you have to remember that dogs is plural, so you have to show that in the verb like. Me encantan. Okay, it's the same as gustar. If you like one thing, it's me gusta. Me gusta mi gato. I like my cat. But if it's you have 10 cats, me gustan with the N, just the same. Me gustan, me encantan. Don't forget that. And this is a mistake that I see over and over again. But the sentence itself, how can I make it better? Okay? No tengo una mascota is fine. But instead of pero, because pero is one of those words I think that everyone uses. Why? Because it's the first connected word that we learned. But you could use aunque. Yeah, although, aunque me encantaría. Use another grammatical expression, okay? Instead of encanta, me encantaría. Me encantaría. So I would leave that and I would say, me encantaría. And I would add an extra verb to show that I'm versatile and I can use lots of different structures. So I would say, me encantaría tener un perro, okay? Me encantaría tener. Yeah? I would love to have a dog. Me encantaría tener un perro. Okay? Me encantaría tener un perro. Okay? Doesn't that sound better? Yeah? I don't have a dog, although I would love to have a dog. Sounds better in English as well. So it's just like padding it out so it sounds a little bit more complex. And that will do it for you. Instead, tengo una mascota, pero me encantan los perros. What sounds better? Tengo una mascota, aunque me encantaría tener un perro. I promise you, that sounds a lot better, okay? And it stands out more. You sound more fluent. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Vivo en Swindon. Es una ciudad interesante. This is right, this is okay, there's nothing wrong with it. But to make it a little bit more sophisticated, everyone knows vivo. There's nothing wrong with vivo, you can leave it like that. Or you could even say resido, which is reside. I reside in Swindon. You don't have to change it, vivo is okay. But as a choice, you can say resido that as well, resido, or vivo. That doesn't really change that much. Vivo or resido, either will do. Here, in the second clause, I would put something like, because it's your city, isn't it? It's personal to you. So, yo opino, in my opinion, because maybe you think Swindon is fantastic, but Martha over there thinks that Swindon's a bit of a bore. So, yo opino, you don't have to put the yo, opino que I think es una ciudad interesante. Interesante is such a used word. What can we say about Swindon? We all know Swindon. Es una ciudad llena de encanto. Okay? It's a charming city. Okay? Full of charm, Swindon is. Yo opino que es una ciudad llena Remember, llena because that is feminine. Llena de encanto. Literally, it's full of charm. Encanto. It's charm. It's a charming city, isn't it? Okay? So instead of interested, think about a more sophisticated way of saying there's something fantastic about Swindon. What does Swindon have? Yeah? That when I think of Bath or Bradford and Avon, they're very quaint cities. They're quintessentially English, aren't they? Think about something else apart from interesting. Okay? It just stands out a little bit more. Okay? Love that. So let's see if we like that. Vivo en Swindon, opino que es una ciudad llena de encanto. Y vibrante, ¿no? It's a vibrant city as well. So we could say, opino que es una ciudad vibrante y llena de encanto. It's vibrant and charming. I like that. I do. Okay, right, let's move on. Number 3. No me gustan las mentiras. Me gustan las personas honestas. Again, there's nothing wrong with this. It's good. But you have small errors. So instead of me gusta, you say me gustan, no me gustan. I don't like lies, mentiras. No me gustan las mentiras. You can't have a plural word and say me gusta. Has to be me gustan. Me gusta, again, is the same thing. Me gustan las personas honestas. So I don't like lies. I like honest people. How can we improve that? Instead of saying, I don't like here, you could say, and this is one that you've seen time and time again, no soporto, okay? I can't stand, because we say that a lot in English, don't we? I can't stand this, I can't stand that. Why not say the same thing in Spanish? No soporto las mentiras, okay? No soporto las mentiras, okay? So no soporto las mentiras, okay? Instead of me gusta again, because we're repeating the same thing. Pues prefiero, okay? I prefer, or valoro, I value. Prefiero a las personas honestas, okay? And to make it even a little bit more of a higher quality, I would say por encima de todo. But above all, I like honest people. Okay? More than anything, I like honest people. Okay? So I would say, or I prefer honest people. So to make that better, instead of saying, no me gustan las mentiras, me gustan las personas honestas, try, no soporto las mentiras. Prefiero o valoro a las personas honestas por encima de todo. That por encima de todo is an expression. It's saying more than anything else. You know, it's just sprucing it up a little bit. It sounds nicer, doesn't it? Okay, so that's it. Love that. Okay, number 4 from our storytelling. Antes Lucy vivía con su padre, pero lo enterraron y ahora ella vive en la casa de acogida. Okay? So, before, Lucy used to live with her dad, but they locked him up, and now she lives in casa de acogida. So, a foster home or a shelter. Okay? So, that is it. So, before, Lucía, you can write Lucy, Lucía, vivía con su padre. Pero, so it's a negative, something negative happened. Pero, so it's that negative thing, I would insert desafortunadamente. This is one of our keywords that we've learned. Desafortunadamente, meaning unfortunately. Love that word. Okay? Desafortunadamente. Okay? So unfortunately, desafortunadamente, lo enterraron. Maybe it's in a hospital, or it's a prison, or I don't know what that means. Enterraron, they locked him away, they put him away. Y ahora, ella vive en la casa de acogida. So there, I would put por lo tanto. Now you're given a reason why her situation has changed. So I would put por lo tanto. Again, a really nice expression for you. Therefore, por lo tanto. Okay? Therefore, she lives in a foster home. Okay? Por lo tanto. Okay? If you don't know that expression, please write it down. Por lo tanto. Por lo tanto. Okay? Therefore. Nice and crispy. I love that. Okay, moving on. Existe cosas buenas y cosas malas de tener una familia grande. So exist. You did it right with word order here. But again, it's the same thing. Existen. Because cosas is again plural. Existen cosas buenas y cosas malas de tener una familia grande. That sentence is actually perfect, except for the end that was missing. But how can we spruce it up a little bit? Looking back at your key vocab. Hay ventajas y what's that word that comes that you've seen? Desventajas. So it's just another way of saying good things and bad things. Okay? Advantages and disadvantages. Ventajas y desventajas. Practice saying that because it's hard for us to say that. Okay? Ventajas, advantages. Desventajas, disadvantages. Okay? So, cosas buenas, cosas malas. Ventajas y desventajas. Higher level. You don't have to do anything else to that sentence. De tener una familia grande. That is it. Done and dusted. Instantly, you've raised your mark to at least another point. Okay? This sentence I really like. He leído muchos libros. Me gusta leer. I like the sentence, and lots of us say it. We say it often. But how can we make this better? Okay? He leído muchos libros. Fine. But what about he leído una gran cantidad de libros? Okay? Una gran cantidad de libros. So, a great amount of books. Sounds better, right? Okay? I like that even more. He leído una. So, una gran, a great, cantidad, quantity, cantidad de libros. Okay? So, he leído una gran cantidad de libros. So we'll put a de libros. Ya que. Remember last year, all I kept on saying is, instead of because, put ya que. Put ya que here. Break the sentence up a little bit. Okay? Make it a little bit more interesting. Ya que, instead of me gusta, because me gusta again is repeated, me apasiona. Okay? Ya que me apasiona. I'm passionate. Instead of like, I'm passionate about reading. Me apasiona la lectura. Or me apasiona leer. You can put the verb or the noun. Me apasiona la lectura. Or me apasiona leer. Okay? Whichever of those. But again, it's a higher level sentence. Okay? He leído muchos libros, me gusta leer. Better, he leído una gran cantidad de libros. Cantidad de. Always goes with cantidad de libros. Ya que, because, or seen as, me apasiona la lectura. Okay? Perfect. Number 7. Ya estoy de acuerdo contigo y creo que es no verdad. Again, no estoy de acuerdo contigo y creo que es no verdad. We've had many conversations about this one. Okay? It's not in English. It's not. In Spanish, it's not es no. It's no es. The other way around. No es is it's not. A mistake all of us make. Don't worry. How can we make this sentence better? Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to correct this. No es verdad should be no es verdad. But there's something else we can do to make it even more exceptional. Okay? What about no comparto tu opinión? I don't share your opinion. No comparto tu opinión. If you're speaking to someone about something, I don't share your opinion actually. And I think, yo creo, y creo que no es verdad, y dudo, I doubt, y dudo que eso sea cierto o verdad. Cierto and verdad is exactly the same. They both mean true. Okay? Dudo que sea verdad. Why have we put sea? Sea is the subjunctive because you're doubting. Yeah? Dudo que sea verdad. Okay? Dudo que sea cierto. I doubt it's true. I don't share your opinion, and I doubt that's true. Okay? Love that. Right. If I'm going too fast, do let me know, and I'll slow it down for next time. Odio la música pop. Es muy repetitiva. Okay? So, I hate pop music. It's very repetitive. So, what could we say instead of that? Okay? Instead of odio, because I think odio, hate, is such a strong word, isn't it? What about no me agrada? Okay? No me agrada. Okay? It doesn't please me. I don't love it, I don't like it. It doesn't please me. No me agrada la música pop. Break this up a little bit. You could use a connector here. So, odio la música pop. Me resulta, I find it, me resulta, yeah, me resulta, if something results you, me resulta, you find it, don't you, me resulta, instead of repetitive, monotonous, okay, because if something is repetitive, that's what it is, monótona, me resulta monótona, love that for you, okay, me resulta, uy, ¿qué estoy haciendo? Me resulta monótona. Okay? So there you go, that's a nice word for you, monótona. Monótona. Accent on there. Oh. Okay, let's move on. Mi actor favorito es Henry Cavill. Es guapo y talentoso. I cannot lie. I agree. No, he's not my favorite actor, but he's a good actor. Okay, mi actor favorito es Henry Cavill. It's fantastic. I would just probably put, para mí, like for me, es mi actor favorito. Para mí es guapo y además, and what's more, es guapo. He's good looking y talentoso. Okay, lo considero. So either lo considero, I consider him, or para mí, for me, he's handsome and talented. But I do like y además, and what's more, he's handsome. He's not just talented, he's handsome on top of it. So I love that. Moving on, the last one. Salgo los fines de semana si mis padres me permiten. Okay? Perfect sentence, except that you're missing a little word. Si mis padres me lo permiten. If they allow it. Okay? Si me lo permiten. Okay? I would stick this expression in, siempre y cuando. Because the word that you put is si. The si without the accent means if. If my parents allow me to go out, I go out every weekend. I go out every weekend if my parents allow me to. So I would say siempre y cuando. Siempre y cuando just means provided that. Okay? Love that expression. Write it down. Provided that, or as long as my parents let me. Okay? Provided that my parents let me, I go out every weekend. Of course you would. Okay? So, siempre y cuando is a lovely expression for you. So make sure that you're using it. The only thing that you're doing here in all of these sentences is that you're beefing it up a little bit. You're sort of filling in those gaps that look a little bit, spacey. And you sound a little bit more Spanish while doing it. Okay? Right, let's see. I think that is everything. No tengo una mascota, pero me encantan los perros. Que no tengo una mascota, aunque me encantaría tener un perro. Perfecto. Vivo en Swindon. Es una ciudad interesante. Resido en Swindon. Opino que es una ciudad vibrante y llena de canto. Perfecto. No me gustan las mentiras. Me gustan las personas honestas. No soporto a las personas. No soporto las mentiras. Prefiero las personas honestas por encima de todo. Love that. Antes Sofía vivía con su padre, pero se enterró y ahora vive en una casa de acogida. I am sure that I've missed something. I always miss something. If there's something that you can see that I have not touched, please let me know down below. He leído muchos libros, me gusta leer. I think that is it. Let me know how your mocks are coming on, how you feel. Do you feel well prepared for your exams this year? And even though you're not all my students personally, let me know where I can help you by making a short video. I will do that. With that, I'm going to say, have a phenomenal rest of the day y hasta muy pronto. Adios. Bye, guys.